unforgettable. Now, it's my turn to take you to the next magical destination, Shadila.
Yay, let's get going!
About 2,000 rock paintings called pictographs are scattered over the 860 rock acres of Huecotanks, offering the visitor an experience of archaeology combined with adventure that conjures up Indiana Jones. Ancient artists working with colored paints hid the picture in cavities, cracks, and crevices. Seeing even a small part of this abundance requires climbing over rocky mounts, crab walking down the steep slopes, sliding into irregular niches, and squeezing through narrow passages. While no one is certain about the type of tools used to create the arts, it is possible that paintbrushes were made from eucalypts or human or animal hair. Minerals serve as pigments, hematite and iron oxide for shades of red, for example, white clay and gypsum to produce white. Binders for the paints may have been water, animal fat, egg yolk, or plant juices. However it was done, the evac is pure magic.
The long way from Texas to Utah. Are you excited to see the beautiful view of the hoodoos?
Yeah, I see the white hoodoos with the brown caps, and the great ghost hoodoo is the most impressive.
You need to make sure to put white hoodoos on your hiking list. Ghostly white hoodoos with brown capstones make for a unique one-of-a-kind landscape that will make you think you're on a different planet. The cap of the hoodoo is the Coda sandstone, which was a beach of an incoming seaway. It is 100 million years old, and the past of the hoodoos is Entrada sandstone that is 160 million years old. The soft Entrada sandstone bedrock hereabouts is variously gray, light brown, very pale green, or pure white in color, and forms hoodoos ranging in shape from broad and short to tall, slender and tapering, topped either by dark sandstone blocks or unusual boulders of purple conglomerate, composed of small pebbles bonded together.
Those giant pinnacles in the sun-scorched lands of southern Utah have been nicknamed White Ghosts.
Wow, that sounds scary. Is it because of the rock formations began forming over 100 million years ago?
Yes, I bet maybe you didn't believe this, but the fun fact is the rock formations began forming over 100 million years ago when T-Rex roamed Utah.
That's awesome! Definitely going on my bucket list. The challenging route of hiking.
I know it's challenging, but it is paid off with the spectacular views from the landscape. You can go birding, camping, and hiking.
Oh, of course. Speaking of spectacular views, let me take you around 200 miles from here. Let's go to Nevada.
Less of a trail and more of a ramble, the trek follows along a sandy creek bed for over 4 miles until it finally reaches the impressive Wildwood Hoodoos in Grande Staircase Escalante National Monument. While the hike is long with somewhat repetitive scenery, the payout at the end is worth it. The hoodoos stand like ghostly sentinels surrounded by undulating mounds of white Entrada sandstone, alien and absolutely beautiful. This area is best photographed early in the morning, as it is bathed in light and not in shade. Although midday worked as well, the colors just may not be as rich.
Now here we are at our next stop, the Cathedral Gorge State Park, Nevada.
Wow, look at those unique rock formations and beautiful hiking trails.
I know, right? You can even camp there overnight.
Among the several state parks clustered around the towns of Caliente and Pioche, Cathedral Gorge may be the region's crown jewel. Cathedral Gorge State Park is located in a long, narrow valley in southeastern Nevada, where erosion has carved dramatic and unique patterns in the soft of bentonite clay. The park's beauty began with explosive volcanic activity that with each eruption deposited layers of ash hundreds of feet thick. Great walking trails abound for exploring the cave-like formations and cathedral-like spires that are the result of geologic processes from tens of millions of years ago.
Well, thanks to Blue Planet VR, I just need to sit back, relax, and I'm there already. Just look at the contrast between the blue sky and the orange rocks. So gorgeous!
I couldn't agree more. And apparently when it's dark, the stargazing is incredible because there's no light pollution.
Right, it must be so fascinating.
In 1924, Governor James Scroggin set aside the area for preservation. Cathedral Gorge became one of Nevada's first 4 state parks in 1935. The recently renovated Cathedral Gorge Campground has 22 sites. The original picnic facilities built by the Civilian Conservation Corps (CCC) in 1930s are still in use today. The stone water tower and the stone restroom facilities seen when entering the park's day-use area.
The natural beauty of a place like this just makes you feel so refreshed, Patricia.
Absolutely, but we're not done here yet, Shadila.
Oh, believe me, I am so ready to get to our next destination.
All right then, let's go.
William Bureau Schmidt spent 38 years living on a mountain while digging through it. He never really explained why he spent years of his life digging single-handedly through a mountain to reach an isolated ledge, over 4,000 feet above sea level. Listed on the National Register of Historic Places, the tunnel is one of the only of its kind in safe enough condition to welcome visitors. The tunnel is between 5 feet 5 inches and 7 feet high, measuring at least 5 feet wide. Schmidt used mostly hand tools and explosives in his excavation. He removed rubble with a wheelbarrow. Sometimes he carried it out on his back.
Hey Shadila, did you see the amazing tunnel?
Yes, the tunnel is the highlight of this trip. It is below the summit of a 4,400-foot mountain.
Imagine being able to walk through the tunnel and seeing exposed mineral veins in the walls. I'm so curious. Let's see more.
You can reach Bureau Schmidt's tunnel and the cabins by driving some 9 miles up a dirt road that intersects Highway 14 north of Red Rock Canyon State Park, about 35 miles north of the community of Mojave. The site is located on a federal land which is administered by the Bureau of Land Management.
This is our next stop. Welcome to Horse Color Ruin.
Yay! I can't wait to explore this place.
Horse Color Ruin is one of the best preserved ancestral Puebloan sites in the area. This short out and back or loop hike can give adventurers a glimpse into the past of Natural Bridges National Monument. Natural Bridges National Monument is one of the Utah's many geologic wonders. As the first national monument in the state of Utah, Natural Bridges protects the three Hopi Indian named bridges of Sipapu, Kachina, and Owachomo. While this monument is primarily known for its bridges, it also has an impressive collection of cliff dwellings, known as Horse Collar Ruin. Two structures with doorways that resembles horse collars. The dwellings have passed the test of time after being abandoned by native people more than 700 years ago. Few visitors made the journey down the canyon, so Horse Collar Ruin's kiva with original roof and interior were not disturbed.
This is amazing, Patricia!
100% agree. Along the way, you can see there are several sheltered alcoves that contain ruins. The Horse Collar Ruin gets its name from the shape of the doorways into the granaries.
Whoa! I can't wait to see more.
Horse Collar Ruins is like a smaller, hidden gem version of Mesa Verde. The lack of crowd sets this area apart from other areas with similar anthropological wonders and encourages explorers to take a hands-on approach to adventuring and learning about the past. Horse Color Ruin is a perfect day trip and a not to miss feature of the always incredible southern Utah. If you want to experience horse-colored ruins but don't have much time to hike, you can also do the Overlook hike, which is about 2 miles shorter round trip. The Overlook is about 500 miles above the ruins, so your view won't be quite as good, but this abbreviated version of the hike is perfect for families with small children.
That is our last stop, Shadilla.
I'm so amazed with how the technology works. With Blue Planet VR, I can see all of these beautiful landscapes in the United States.
I agree with you. So, if you're curious more about Blue Planet VR,
Stay tuned with us!
Thank you for joining us in this exciting adventure. So, which one is your most favorite one? Comment down below and let us know your favorite one. If you're interested in experiencing more of virtual reality, come visit us at America Jakarta and we'll be happy to introduce you to our VR. Also, make sure to check out our website at www.atamerica.or.id and our social media platforms. We are on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at America, so you don't miss out. Alright, we will see you on the next adventure. Bye bye everybody!